So our new topic is new chapter, chapter 5.
চ্যাপ্টার 5 তো স্যার মিড টার্মে থাকবে না, তাই না?
না, এটা ফাইনাল থাকবে। মিড টার্মে হচ্ছে chapter 1 and 2.
শিওর স্যার।
Okay. So we'll study chapter 5. Exponential logarithmic functions. Functions. So this is our chapter 5. So do you know what is exponents? Is exponential function. So do you know what is the meaning of exponents or exponential? Anyone can tell me? Exponent কি আমরা জানি?
Sir,
Hmm.
the function which has power x.
Power. It is power form actually. Basically it's power.
Yes.
So which something have powers involved, that is the exponents. Exponents. For example, a to the power x, b to the power y. These are called exponents, exponential. So there are several properties and which are quite, I think, common or general. We should know 7 properties. So 7 important properties of exponents. So first one, very simple. If something to the power 0, এটা কত কেউ জানো? Anyone?
So 1.
1. So anything to the power 0 is 1. This is the first property. So here a is, this term we say a is a base. We call a as a base of the exponents. And to the power, this is actually power. Okay, this is clear? Everyone or anyone have any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, and this is, I think this is the very common. So this is the exponential function. You should have some base. On that base you have some power. So that is the exponent. So any function which has a power is 0. Base, any base, if power is 0, that means the result is 1. You need to remember this. You need to remember this. Second rule, so second properties. Any function a to the power x into a to the power y equals x plus y. Any function a to the power x into a to the power y equals to a to the power x plus y. So this is the second property. A to the power x multiplied by a to the power y, and then we can write the a to the power same base, and the power we can add addition. So this is the multiplication of two exponential function. Similarly, if we divide two functions, so a to the power x divided by a to the power y, we can write same base x minus y, a to the power x minus y. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then there are some other properties also. For example, if we do, let me see, it is number 4. If we have a function, exponential function x, and if we have to the power y, so basically it is the same thing of same base x y, x y a to the power x y. This is the property of, I think, 4. Property number 5. AB to the power x. What is this? Anyone can tell me? Or do anybody knows?
Sir, a to the power x into b to the power x.
Yeah, you can separate it. So separate it a to the power x into b to the power x. So you can separate it. Separate with the base. Similarly, if we have something a by b to the power x, actually we can separate it a to the power x, b to the power y. 5 and 6, that we are separating the powers. Then we have another one that is very common. If something have a to the power minus x, what is the meaning of this a to the power minus x?
So 1 by a to the power x.
1 by a to the power x. That means we can take this a to the power x to below. 1 by a to the power x. A to the power minus x means 1 by a to the power x. So these are the 7 important properties of exponents we should know when we want to do some mathematics. Then we should use these properties, commonly use. This is very common and we need to know, otherwise we cannot do the calculations or mathematics using this exponential and logarithmic function.
স্যার 6 নম্বরে b টু দ্য পাওয়ার y কিভাবে হইছে?
b to the power y, b to the power y কিভাবে হয়েছে, রাইট? তো y তো না, এটা তো x হবে,
6 হবে।
right, should be x. X, same thing. Use a by b to the power x means ax divided by bx. ঠিক আছে?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Anyone have any other thing on these properties? Anything need to say or any queries? These are very common thing. Everybody knows, but we need to take note. Otherwise, we may have can do mistake. Okay, so this is the exponents regarding the exponents or exponential functions. So now we also need to know logarithms. Log. So this is the exponential functions, and we see the logarithms. So let's go to another slide. So logarithms, since we are logarithms. So do you know what is the logarithms? We have seen exponents, exponential functions, and logarithms.
So the inverse of exponents.
And the inverse function to exponentiation. So it is the inverse of actually exponents. Inverse of exponents. So actually basically it is actually logarithm denotes alternative way of expressing exponents. Basically, it's the alternate way of expressing your exponents. We can express the exponents in terms of logarithms. the inverse function. We can say the inverse function. So if we see these two as a example, for example, exponent function, if we say exponential function, 9 to the power half. তাহলে what is this? This is the base, and this half
Power.
we call is power. Then we get some results, right? If we do some calculation on this, so how much is the result?
3.
3. So we call 3 as a result. So this is the actually way of expressing exponent or exponential function. So আমরা exponential function base থাকবে, there should be some power, and at the end we get some results with the exponents. Okay. Maybe we have another one. 2 to the power 5. So what is the 2 is?
So base.
Base, we can call this 2 as a base, and this 5
Power.
power, and what we get?
Result.
Result how
32.
much? 32. 2 to the power 5 equals to 32. So 32 is my result. So this is the exponential format. So now if we take this is an inverse form, for example logarithmic form, let me open another file. Let's say we want to write different format. That means 2 to the power 5 equals 32. We already know this thing. So if we want to express in an logarithmic function this thing, then we can write log base then the result of the previous one equals to 5. So previously we said that this is my base, two is the base, right?
Yes, sir.
So here is the base, 2 is the base, and here this is the power. Power is 5, so power is here. and this was the
Result.
result. So actually this is here. If I do different colors, so this one is here, this 32. So actually this one denotes the number whose logarithm are taken, right? এটার logarithm আমরা নিচ্ছি. This is the number 32, or the previously what we say the results. This is the number. If we take the logarithm of this one, we can get the this one we will call as a resultant value of logarithm. Five is the resultant value of logarithm. Then we can express this way. If this is the case, then this is our exponent form. Exponent, and this is our logarithm or inverse form. Inverse form, that means inverse form. So we need to take note. So we can actually make inversion, convert one form to another form. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Anyone have any doubt? Anything? Well, this is very basic. Need to make sure that you understand this. Otherwise, in future you cannot do the conversion. So if we standardize or make it simpler, then we can say that if something have a to the power n, if a to the power n equals to x, that is exponential form. Then we can do the logarithm as log base. So this is the base a. Then the results. So results equals the exponent যা ছিল আগে n. This is the way to express. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
So from one form to we can do another form conversion. So this is called the inverse form. Or the logarithmic form. So let's do some more example. Let's say I do some other example. Two to the power 3 equals to 8. So if we do the inverse, what should we write? You have
Log
anyone? Log
Log
base 2
base 2
base 2
hmm,
8 8
8
equal to 3 equals to 3.
equals to 3. Huh? So this is the inversion form. Okay. So basically, two basically is 2. So 2 to the power something. 2 to the power something. If we know that 2 to the power something equals to 8, if we know, then we are converting as log 2 to the power base 2 logarithm নিচ্ছি আমরা equals to we know 3, and this 3 is actually the power. This is the one. So basically depends on how we are expressing log. If we know the log, if we know the logarithmic function equals to 3, so then actually we can go for the exponents. So what should we do? Base to the power 3, right,
yes sir
equals to my যে ফাংশনের logarithm নিচ্ছি আমি 8. So you can express this way. Anyway, so now, for example, we know we have something here. Let's say 1 to the power 5 to the 1.5 to the power something equals to, we know that it's 100. If we do the logarithms, log base 1.5 base
1.5 100
100 equals to what? Can we get this one? How much? And that will be the value of this power. Can anybody do this calculation? This is this one. Log base should be 1.5 of 100.
11.4
11.4.
4
And see, if we do 11.4, that means 1.5 to the power 11.4, whether you can get this 100. Should be the same thing.
Sir,
Hmm.
it was not exactly 11.4.
Okay, how much?
It was 11.3577.
Okay, 11 point. Let's say 357. So it doesn't matter. 11 point. So maybe 11.3577. So 11.3577. We can do this way. So if we know one function, we can go to another. We can do the conversion. We can do the inversion. Is this clear? Everyone is clear not? This one? Simple thing you need to do, because in future we need to do some more calculations. So these are the very basic we need to know. Otherwise we cannot do the calculations. And you need to use your calculator to do the calculations. So maybe we do some more examples, simple example first. Log base x of 10, log 10 equals to 5. Then what we can write?
So x to the power 5
X to the power this one equals to
10.
Equals to 10.
10. Very simple. 1. And if log 10, 10 is the base, log x equals to given 2. So can we find the value of x from here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, find it out. How much?
100.
100. So simple. What do you do? You follow the base to the power equals to x. That means 100 equals to x. So you know the value of x equals to 100. This way you can do. Then maybe log 1000. If let's say log 1000 equals to 3, then we can verify it actually. So log means what? Log means base 10. If we do not write anything, we must know that log means if we do not write, base is 10. So you must remember, if you do not write anything here, but That means the log is always base 10. So base 10 of 1000. Meaning what? Is 3. That means this base 10 to the power 3 equals to 1000, right? 10 to the power 3 equals to 1000. You already know. This is verified. Clear?
No, sir.
Not clear? Which one?
স্যার লক 10 তো ছিল না, এটা কিভাবে আসছে এটা বুঝিনি।
এতক্ষণ তো তাই বললাম। If you know log usually means log 10. লগের যদি কিছু মেনশন করে না থাকে, it's always log 10.
ওকে স্যার, আই গেট ইট।
And we have something else. If we know ln, this is ln. Ln means log base e. So these two terms you must remember always. Do not make confusion with log and ln. In your calculator also, you can see there are two functions. One is log, another one is ln. So when there is a ln, you assume that log base e. And when there is log, you assume that there is a base 10. So these two must remember. Don't confuse. Otherwise, your calculation will not be correct. One is base 10, another one is base e. Now, what is the e?
The exponential.
E is the not exponential. Is a constant actually. Is the Euler's number. So e actually is Euler's number. E হচ্ছে Euler's EULERS Euler's number, which has a value actually of 2.7 something, 2.71828. This is the value of Euler's number. This is a constant e. So we also need to know what is e, value of e. So value of e is 2.71828. This is the Euler's number. This is the value. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's do one more example. So ln means log base e. You must remember ln x, meaning log e x. So if is ln ln 5, so what should I write? Ln 5 means log
Log
e. Your value was 2.71828
2.1828.
of 5. This is the one. So now we can do one more simple thing. Given that ln 7.389, given that it is 2. Given. That means this meaning log E, right? The value of E is 7.389 equals to 2, meaning log 2.71828 of 7.389 equals to 2. That means what? If we do the exponential, 2 to the power 2.71828 to the power 2 equals to 7.389. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So by this way we can do the calculations. So two important thing is that log base something equals to n, if then actually we can do the exponent a to the power n equals to x. So you must remember these two. This one. So one way we can convert to others. One way we can convert to other. Clear, everyone? Is everyone clear on this? Or anyone have any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. So we see some from your book. Later I will send you the image of the pages of from chapter 5. I'll mail to you later. So basically is in page number 732. Is page 372. This is the page of your book. So 5.7, there is a problem set. Problem set given. So let's do the problem number 1. Maybe I can show you the book. Can you see the slide?
No, sir.
Cannot see. Okay. Can you see now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So these are the some problem set. So I'll email to you this one. So let's now do few problem from here. So need to find actually inverse form. Need to write the inverse form. For example, problem 1 is given that 3 square equals to 9. So what should be our answer of in this inverse form? কি লিখবো আমরা তাহলে?
Log base 9.
So log base 3
9
9 equals to 2. Simple one. Right. And then the 2, problem number 2 is given 2 to the power 5 equals to 32. So what should we write? We already know this thing, right? Log base
2
2 of
35
32
32
equals to the exponents.
5.
Simple thing. Very simple. Let's say another one in problem 9 is given 2 to the power minus 3 equals to 0.125. So what should we write? Log base 2 of
0.125 equals to minus 3.
minus 3. So this will be our answer. So maybe we can do one more. Problem number 14, which actually given in terms of ln 10 equals to given 2.3026. So what should we do now? Ln means log
log
E. Then there is 10
10
equals to 2.3026. So if we write inverse, what should we write? You already know log, then we need to go to the exponential form. So what should we write? Base to the power how much? 2.3026 equals to
10.
10. This is the inverse form. This is the inverse form. There is another problem. Problem 16. There is another one. Let's do one more problem. Problem 16 is given ln 0.5 equals minus 0.6931. So everybody please do the inverse from C. How much? Please write. Do the inverse. This one. Similar way. Just now we have done. Do the similar way. See how. Very simple thing. Ln means we need to convert to log. Log E 0.5 given minus 0.6931. So if we do the inverse, what should we get? E to the power
e to the power
minus
0.6. Yes, sir, minus
6931 equals to
0.5.
0.5.
0.5.
So what is the meaning of this thing actually? E to the power something minus. So what we can write? 1 by
e to the power
e to the power 0.6931 equals to actually 0.693, which is actually inversion is 6931 17. Need to find the value of x. Something is given. So given is ln E equals to x is given. So need to find the value. So this person find the value of x. So we just do the conversion. Ln E means what? Log exponent power x 1. So this is so now let's do a similar problem. log x. What is the similar problem? That means this is the base to the power x to the meaning same base. This okay. So I will ask you to do this problem. Problem what is given in the exercises 1 to 16. We already done some, and 17 to 24.